Hey, it's Mimi from HeyMimi.com, and in this video I thought I'd tell you about this little 3-gallon air compressor that I got from Harbor Freight. I think it'd be a good gift for a DIYer that's either a woman or a man who doesn't already have a compressor in the garage. I paid only $50 for this compressor. You do have to buy some additional accessories to go with it, but when I first bought it, I bought it to use with this little 23 gauge pin nailer, which was also super cheap at Harbor Freight. I think it was like $15. And there's some things I don't love about it. I probably will in the future buy a upgraded brand, but I'm really happy I got this because I don't know if I ever would have spent the money on a better quality if I didn't get to see how much I like this first. I've been using it to build some small woodworking items, and with 5/8 inch pins. 23 gauge is very narrow. It's almost like just a straight staple, but there's no head on the end. You can also use this compressor with this 18 gauge 2-in-1. So this one, instead of just pins, you can do some brad nails, which are tiny little nails with a tiny little head on the end, anywhere from 5/8 inch long to 2 inches. And it can also shoot staples from 5/8 inch to 1.5 inch, and that's a 18 gauge, which is a little bit heavier nail, but still very tiny. I mean, you're going to need a bigger compressor if you're doing big jobs, but for small jobs, this little 3-gallon compressor runs those just great. It also will run things like a blowgun. I just used this on blowing out these little filters. I didn't have any of those little cans of compressed air, and this did just as good of a job. And this thing was like $5 or $6. You know, so all of these central pneumatic things, if it's something you're just going to use every once in a while for household use, this 3-gallon compressor and these little inexpensive accessories are going to do just fine for you for the money. It gives you a chance to try something out and see if it's something you're really going to use. So I haven't used this one yet. I also got this little set from Cobalt that came with all kinds of little attachments and all kinds of connectors. This is for filling up the air in your tires. It also can do that. You know, if you have a giant 18-wheeler, you're probably going to want to get a bigger compressor. I got this kit at Lowe's, this Cobalt kit, and it was really handy. I think it came with this Teflon tape, which you'll want to use when you're attaching the quick connect, 1/4 inch quick connects. When I bought this, I bought a package of these steel quick connects, and it came with this, which goes on the hose. You'll leave this attached. You'll have this attached to the compressor. You'll put some Teflon tape on here and just leave these on your accessories. And then you just pop these in like this. So you're going to pull this back, you're going to pop that in there, and then it snaps on. And this Teflon tape will keep the air from seeping out. And then you can shoot the dust out from whatever you're trying to clean. And it works great. I don't use this one. It was a little more. This is 3/8 inch. I think this is what the guy told me to get. And I eventually went back and bought a coiled hose. Now you can get the coiled hose for pretty cheap at Harbor Freight, and I think that'll be fine. There's a higher quality coiled hose that's made out of something a little more durable. But I like the coiled hose. It's a little narrower and it works great, and it's just it's compact. It's easy to keep this all tucked in together. Okay, so you're just going to make sure you have the air turned to the left and turn it on. It's just going to run for a few minutes when you have it plugged in till it gets up over 100 psi, and then it shuts itself off. I can turn it off now and unplug it and take it inside my studio, or you know, if I'm putting up crown molding or something, I can just pick it up and move it over there. And then here's the coiled hose that I like. This one came with that Cobalt kit. It's just a couple of dollars more to get the coiled polyurethane hose rather than the nylon, and from what I've watched in other YouTube videos, the polyurethane is just, I don't know, more pliable or longer lasting or something. So before you move the air pressure over to the hose, you want to connect your item. Okay, so you want to connect your item there. Just snap that on. So this is the pin nailer. So there's my little pins. And here's the safety that could be a whole lot better. Anyway, but I think I only paid like 15 bucks for that. So I'm going to disconnect this for now, and I'm going to get the little blow gun and show you that. This is the gun that I got at Harbor Freight for a couple of bucks. So to use it, I'm just going to turn this to the right, and you will be able to watch the pressure gauge show the pressure in the hose. You can hear it. And I actually have this turned off now. So let's see if it even works with. Yeah, I don't even think you need it turned on. It's just on to fill the tank. So I'm going to turn this up to about 100 or 90. And then, so let's put this one on. It pretty much does the same thing, but it's a shorter neck on that. Most of this stuff that I got, the cobalt stuff I got, has these brass fittings. And then most of the stuff that I got with the Harbor Freight stuff just was this steel fitting, but they all seem to work just fine as far as I can tell. So now we're going to turn this back on. You can see the pressure move up here, and then okay, so that's what this compressor does. I got it on sale, I think, for $49. Harbor Freight has coupons all the time, all kinds of great deals. When you're done with it, you just want to send the pressure back to, turn to the left, and send the pressure back to the unit. So 56, and then a couple little attachments, maybe another $5 or $10. So for about 70 bucks, you can get the whole setup. And if you really want to be able to let the person really get to work right away, you could buy one of these pin nailers or brad nailers for under $20. And so for under $100, that you're going to give that person a gift that they're really going to wonder how they ever lived without it. So I have a separate review of this, so I'll be putting that up as well. Don't forget to subscribe, because all this month I'm going to be trying to post a lot of videos, products that I think would be great Christmas gifts. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.